Today we're going to try new Papa Bowls from Papa John's. Here's the sleeve they came in, just like that. This is the Italian 3 meats one, and essentially they're like low-carb bowl meals, so you can get your pizza flavor without your crust. So this one, it has pepperoni sausage, meatballs, green peppers, and it looks like tomato? No, there's no tomato. Green peppers and cheese, and that's the 3 meats, and it's pretty hefty and nice. Now I ordered this one, and I also ordered a Alfredo chicken one, which is supposed to come with grilled chicken and peppers and an Alfredo sauce. And instead I got this, which is not only significantly lighter than the other one and seemingly has less in it, but also has meatballs instead of chicken. It does have the tomatoes and it does have the Alfredo sauce, but it doesn't have chicken. Maybe they were out of chicken and they just didn't tell me and they put meatballs instead, but I do feel a little ripped off considering this one has almost the same amount of meatballs as this one, and I wanted chicken. That was the whole point, was to get chicken Alfredo, but that's that. So I guess we're only going to be able to really review the Italian 3 meat trio here, even though I was hoping to review the 2 main ones, because there's these 2 and then there's a garden vegetable one, which is just all the veggies, which I probably wouldn't care about anyway. So unfortunate, but we at least have one Papa Bowl to compare it to, and this one does look really good. And they're $7.99 at Papa John's right now, which isn't bad considering how hefty this one, it's almost like half the weight of this one. This one, the one that's actually done the way it's supposed to be done, feels really huge and has a lot of meat and toppings, so I'm kind of excited about that. This one, it's a mess. I don't know what happened. So anyways, let's just dig in. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of everything. There is a sauce in this one too. I believe it is also some kind of Alfredo sauce, but it's not as prominent as the other one. There we go. Let's take a bite. Alright, so I've been eating this bowl. Something of interest here is that I really feel like they, instead of giving me 2 separate bowls, they just kind of screwed up. Or maybe they made one bowl and just put some extra in over here. Anyways, this one is not supposed to have spinach in it, but it has spinach and tomatoes. That should be in the chicken Alfredo one. It's supposed to have onions and green peppers with the meats and the cheeses, but it has spinach and tomato as well as the onions and the peppers and the meat, and it's really good. I think it's excellent, but it has extras that it really shouldn't have. Now there is a create your own bowl, but I'm not sure what the limit of that is. I didn't look into it. I'm not sure how many ingredients you can actually get in it, but I really do enjoy this. I think that this is excellent. I love... Honestly, sometimes pizza gets a little old. I like Papa John's. I like their stuffed crust. Their stuffed crust is great. I like their pizza in general, but I feel like this is a solid option. For $7.99, I feel like this is really a nice, hefty meal, and I do like that it's a nice low-carb option. Even if I'm not specifically looking for low-carb options, I do think this is a nice alternative, especially for the price, considering Papa John's pizzas are very expensive nowadays. Like, you know, one stuffed crust pizza is going to cost you like 15 bucks. So you can get 2 of these for the same price, even though technically you might get one that's made wrong. But I really do think this is a good idea. I think the Papa Bowls are a fun idea, and to be fair, this is I believe the 2nd day they're out, so maybe they just don't quite have it nailed down at my Papa John's. But I think that the idea is solid. The idea of putting basically pizza sauce and Alfredo sauce, which is mixed in here, with the cheese and the meat and the pepperoni and the sausage and the meatballs and peppers and everything. All the pizza toppings with the sauces in one bowl without any sort of carb is, to me, a good idea. I actually like it. It feels like I'm getting all of the things I really want without the filler. So I'm going to give it, despite the fact that they've kind of messed it up, I'm still going to give it a 5 because I think it's a good value for what you get. And and I have to assume that most bowls are going to come out like this, where they're hefty and nice, it's worth it. If I kept getting this one, if I order again and I get this one, then I would not give it a 5. It would probably get a 3 because it's kind of just a mess over here. I mean, but it's still good flavors, and the items are still good, and the cheese and sauce is still good, but it's just kind of a mess. But this bowl that's nicely put together and hefty and weighs, I don't know how much it weighs, but it's got to be close to a pound of just cheese and meat, for $7.99 is pretty nice. So that's the Papa Bowls from Papa John's. I'm going to give at least the Italian meat trio a 5. The other 2 I can't rate because one of them, obviously, if you've been watching, I didn't get, and I didn't try the garden veggie one, but you can also make your own. and customize it and all that good stuff. So I think it's a solid idea from Papa John's. I like it, and I'll probably get it again. I'll probably try to get the Alfredo one again to see if I actually get the real one with the broccoli, and or not broccoli, with the spinach and the chicken and the tomatoes and everything else. So that's that, and I will see you next time.